Malik Scott says that Deontay Wilder is the only heavyweight that can beat Alexander Usyk. He goes and talks about Deontay Wilder's new tricks and how he is the best heavyweight. And as far as my opinion on that is, if Deontay Wilder was to beat Alexander Usyk, Malik Scott is not the trainer to help him do it. I like Malik Scott because he seems to be for Deontay Wilder. They're friends, so of course he wants to shine him on. Of course he wants to talk about him in a good light. Of course that's his man and he's going to prop him up, high to the sun, and partially that's what he's supposed to do. But as far as Deontay Wilder being the only person that can beat Alexander Usyk, no, I think people are overzealous with Alexander Usyk. Alexander Usyk is good, but he's not as good as people trying to make him out to be. So yes, there's other people that can beat Usyk. If Joshua's head was right, he could have beat Usyk. So I don't think that they should. I don't think that they should paint it like that. That's one thing about really hyping up Usyk. Usyk can't be beat. He's not like some untouchable guy. Tyson could do it. Anthony Joshua could do it, and even Deontay Wilder could do it. You know what I'm saying? If he land right, if he detonate right, because that right hand is an equalizer at all times. Plus, Deontay Wilder got hella heart, but Malik Scott wouldn't be that guy, because I watched the game plan that he put together for the Tyson Fury fight, and he was talking about new tricks then. And I seen Deontay Wilder go to the body, and I seen Deontay Wilder gain a whole lot of weight, but I didn't see nothing drastically different or anything that stands out as far as teaching Deontay Wilder new tricks or something like that. So I think that there's, that there's a few heavyweights out there that could beat Alexander Usyk. Not just it's exclusive to Deontay Wilder. Now, Deontay Wilder says that, fighting Alexander Usyk is music to his ears. But some years back, when Alexander Usyk tried to fight him before he had the belt, he dismissed Alexander Usyk. He said he wasn't much. He didn't think much of him. He said that he needs to stay in cruiserweight and don't come up to heavyweight. So that shows how much, people know over there. So he came up at heavyweight and, he dominated. And they talking about the fight between him and Usyk. And honestly, I think that they're just using Usyk's name. Given the fact how PBC has been moving and getting fights done it should, and not getting fights done it should be done, on the business side of getting it done is iffy, simply because how PBC moves. Now, to add on top of that, I don't think that they're really serious about fighting Alexander Usyk anyway. I think that is something that they're just parading and pretending. That's just my thoughts on it. Because when you look at the whole situation about Deontay Wilder fighting Alexander Usyk, you have a unified heavyweight champion who's calling out a challenger, versus if it was really that serious and that's something that they really wanted and it was ambitious like that and to really go for all the belts, you would see Deontay Wilder calling out Alexander Usyk. But instead, Alexander Usyk is the one that's been calling out Deontay Wilder. And given the fact Deontay Wilder has had so many times to make so many other fights, and Shelly Finkel has revealed that he could have fight Anthony Joshua, which would be more money versus belts. And Deontay Wilder was quoted as saying it's not about the belts, on top of saying, for years he wanted to unify. So you never really know what they're serious about, when they're talking. But I remember Deontay Wilder say the belts don't mean nothing after a while. And I remember Deontay Wilder saying those things about Usyk. And he talks about boxing being a business. The main point of business is to make money. Although those belts is good, you had several opportunities which he have revealed and Shelly Finkel have revealed, both currently and in the past. You could have fought Anthony Joshua, and that would have been residually, as far as income, as far as payday, that'll probably be the biggest check that he would get. So for somebody who said that belts wasn't important at a time, and for somebody who shot down Alexander Usyk, and for somebody who turned away from 120 million and basically went his own way and took less money and did this and did that, I don't take none of this serious when they're talking this Usyk stuff. And even if they was, as far as Malik Scott's statements, he's not the trainer to do it. And that's the thing. Deontay Wilder has never really had a good trainer. Ever. So truthfully, I will always say this. We have never seen the best of Wilder because Wilder has never really put his hand, feet, and elbow grease into boxing. If he had, and you can date back way in the beginning, I said this, if he had, Wilder would be the most, or one of the most dangerous, he is right now, but extremely lethal heavyweight. Very unstoppable heavyweight. If he got the proper training and if he take it serious. But we've all heard Deontay Wilder, he doesn't fancy boxing like that. He hates training. He said he hates running. He said he hates putting his body through that. You know what I'm saying? He really doesn't have a love for that. His love is really acting or whatever and whatnot. So that just goes to show that Deontay Wilder has never really put in the effort seriously. And I'm talking about serious because had Deontay Wilder have done that and developed some other skills, you know what I'm saying, on top of having that equalizer right hand, man, Deontay Wilder would no doubt have been the best heavyweight. Period. But he doesn't even think enough to get trained by a quality trainer. You getting trained by a guy that you beat. I don't know how he's going to train you to beat anybody else. Now, people go back and forth, say, the fight was fake and it was fixed. And yeah, the fight was orchestrated. He wanted to help get him some money, and it's an easy win. And he helped put some notches on Deontay Wilder's resume. Yes, that's true. But yet it just looks weird to everybody that you get trained by somebody that you beat. Because if he had the formula, he should have had the formula against you. He should have had the formula against you. But Deontay Wilder has never really had a good trainer. And Deontay Wilder has never really put his foot in his training. This is the first time I've seen Deontay Wilder run. First time. First time I ever seen him run. Prior to that, he didn't run. And to add on top of that, just to show you the back and forth with statements, Deontay Wilder will tell you that, I'm back in boxing. I'm here to give 110% like I always have. Yet in the past, he told you he was barely training. So what is the truth? Like, we don't know. So at the end of the day, you got to go on people's track records. And with that being said, I think they're just talking at the end of the day. Would I like to see the fight? Yes. But as far as I've seen how difficult it is for PBC to do the right thing and put the money in the right place for the proper fights, shit, I have doubts with it just off that alone. Forget just who would win the fight. You got to first see if you could just win the battle of the negotiation and get the damn fight signed nowadays. So you don't know. But either way, I would like to see the fight. Is the heavyweight division the crown jewel of all the divisions. So, yeah, it would be a good thing, because once the heavyweight division is on fire, boxing is generally on fire in general because the heavyweight division is the casual division. You know what I'm saying? That's really the division that the casuals really plug into. All people are interested in a heavyweight fight, even people that don't like boxing like that. They usually tune into a heavyweight fight. But that's my thoughts on that. Hit the thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Van, I'm out.